Hi everyone, welcome back. I hope you're doing well. I want to talk about something that's been niggling, on my mind for the last few days, and that's about giving up, about quitting. You know, how many people out there have done the same thing or are doing the same thing? Everything they've tried to do, they've given up. And that made me think, everything I've done, I've quit because it's too hard. It's too much out of my comfort zone. It takes too much time, too many hours when I want to be doing something else. I guess my life and other people's lives can be working, coming home, playing games, watching Netflix. Because you're working towards something and it gets in the way of that. Oh, it becomes hard, so you give up. And I've done that up my whole life, as far back as I can remember. And I don't want to do that anymore. I'm focusing on something I'm doing now, speaking to you lovely people, and I want to meet as many people as I can. I want to help as many people as I can. And it gives me great focus, and I don't want to give that up. I'm consistent every single day now. And I believe consistency beats motivation or beats short term motivation. I used to watch motivational videos and I thought that was the way to go to become better or motivated. And, it wasn't until recently where I understood the term of, the correct mindset, finding your focus, finding something that you want to achieve, a goal that you want to get to, and having a consistency every single day, whether you feel good or whether you don't feel good, but you're still showing up and getting it done. So it just feels weird that I've never felt like this before. I've always been followed the easy route, the route that's pathed out for you by the governments of the world. Go to school, go to college, go to university, get a job, work for 40 years, retire. That's what I thought the path was. And successful people were there by luck, or it was only a short percentage of people. But it wasn't until I started looking into it all and deep diving and understanding what it takes and understanding the logistics of how the world works, how money works, how banks work, and what you can do with your money and how you can grow it and invest it, and all them things just opened my mind. And especially stuff online now, anyone can make money. AI, that's a tool that can help you so much. And my message to going out there is that I'm telling people not to quit. We're going to go through adversity. We're going to go through hard times. Like, that's normal. You have to go through that, and you have to fall down and get back up, and fall down again and get back up. And as long as you keep getting back up and keep going, you want to achieve great things. And the only way you fail is if you quit, walk away from what you're trying to achieve in your life. So yeah, it's I hope there's people out there that can resonate with this, that understand this. There'll be a lot of people out there who have been in the same position as I am, or who are still in that position of wanting more in life, wanting more passion, more time freedom, more money, But they give up and they give up and they give up. Exactly what I was doing. But what I say is you need to find your focus. Find something that you love. Find something that makes a difference. Find something that you get up in the morning, you want to get at it and get on with it. Once you find that, you're halfway there. And just be consistent every single day. It doesn't have to be big things you need to achieve every day. You don't have to work 18 hours on your computer to achieve it. Setting stuff up initially might take a little bit more time, but once you get stuff going, not things become a bit more automatic. You can just sort of jump in every day and do what you need to do, and get on with your life. And if you build something that you're passionate about, that's not going to fail. You might be in a position where you can have more time freedom, quit your job, do the traveling you want to do, be there for your family, whatever you want to do in life, you might be able to do. So, yeah, I just didn't realize how much I had just quit everything in my life and just been a quitter. And it's just become so used to doing that, it became normal. And it wasn't until now that I realized what I was doing. And it's just, I just want to say that anyway. I just want to talk about that now. And 36 years, and I want a better life for myself. I want a bit more time freedom. I want time to do the things that I want to do, things that I'm passionate about. And I'm on a mission to just to help people, and that's an amazing thing to do. I'm very privileged to do that. So, and if I can help you, brilliant. If you want to keep following me on my journey, you're very welcome. All right, guys. Thank you. I will see you next time.